channel is for the disabled but capable. Like, I'm disabled, but I'm capable of doing anything I put my mind to, and you are too. Okay. Gang, I don't even know how I want to introduce y'all yet, but anyways, what's up? It's back with another video. If you new to this YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know if you like what you see. But today we're about to get in a makeup look, and of course once I'm done you're gonna see how I look anyways. So let me tell y'all, the first part, a lot of people want to know, what products do you use? Everybody's skin is different, and every product is different for each people's skin, right? Okay, so first let me tell y'all, you have to start off with skincare, right? So with me this morning, I cleanse, tone, then I end up moisturizing and sunscreen. That's what I did this morning, right? Mind you, it's different ways of people having a morning routine, but my morning routine at least can do 3 steps, and that's cleanse, serum, moisturize, SPF 4. So technically it's 4. So I always start off with good skincare. I always moisturize that skin. Like, you see that thing? My shit look moisturized. Don't play with it. Okay, so that's where we start off. Now when you do your makeup, you need to prime it. So people don't understand why you use primer, why you don't. I feel like primer helps with like making the foundation stay and make sure everything stays together, and it helps invite the makeup in. So sometimes when your makeup is cakey, you can see dry lines and all that stuff, that has to do with your skincare, right? So if you got baggy skin, or you have problematic skin when it comes to acne, or say if you got open pores, oily skin, things like that, you have to get that manageable so makeup can be invited to the skin. So now that we done with all that, right, to invite makeup to your skin, we're about to get. Then I go to the eyeshadow. Then I normally sometimes do my baby hairs next, right? And then I go into perfecting the skin. Then we're going with the lip. So I'm going to show y'all all the products that I use. Okay, cool. To me, I really don't use a specific type of, products. I kind of am a mixing type of person, because you know how when your skin can be like very sometimey, two-tone, some stuff like that. That's me. So sometimes I can find the exact replica, or sometimes I can't. And right now, y'all, I am out of the one that I really, really love. It's not this one, but this one can work or whatever. But I love, this is not born to be. This is born this way, but this is Too Faced. I love Too Faced. So this is my 2 colors that I use, okay? My 2 colors I use, right? I don't know if y'all can see that. So one right here is like my orangey type tone, right? You see? Gives off that type of illusion, right? And I'm almost out of it, so I have to go get me some more. And then this one right here gives me like a lighter tone type look. You see, it goes like straight into my tone, right? Right. So y'all see the difference between them both, right? So both of them kind of be giving me my payoff that I want. So I either use those 2, or sometimes I use this one right here. This is the Benefit one. I don't even know if it still comes in this foundation, but it has sunscreen in it too, and it's like a full coverage type thing. So yeah, I definitely don't just use one. I kind of like to mix my stuff. So you see, because I'm all type of goals, right. So that's what I do, and it blends perfectly. Okay, y'all, it blends perfectly. Y'all will see when I get to that part. Then I use a concealer lighter than me, and yes, Too Faced, because I love them. It's a full coverage, but mind you, I do mix it. with my full coverage concealer. I like to use it with the Pro. You know, this one right here always come in clutch. Okay, people be LA CoverGirl, they be thinking because it's cheap that it's not good, but it definitely does the job. Now, do I feel like it's full coverage like this one? Okay. Do I feel like it's full coverage like this? No, but it's definitely give coverage. This one right here does have full coverage, but it's like closer to my skin tone color. So what I do is I use this one, and I kind of mix it together to give my concealer, especially for with my eyebrows and like my complexion. I don't like to be too light. I like to definitely give skin. I just got this for my clients. I like this. I'm gonna put this in my Amazon gift list thing, you know, just in case you're a makeup artist and you're watching this. But this is help like not get foundation and like makeup on your hand all the time, you know, because that stuff do stain sometimes. So here we go. We're gonna go in. We don't need a lot, okay? We don't need a lot, just enough. But since my eyebrows looking a little cray, we definitely gonna and narrow. I don't know if y'all can see it, right? So this is more that I don't like. Sometimes y'all, I use glue to keep my eyebrows tamed because these things is wild, just like my edges. But we ain't doing that today. So what I do is I fill in my eyebrows, like I just fill them in, make them defined. I follow my natural eyebrow type thing. Do you see it? You don't have to do a lot with the eyebrows. Now, some people do make them dark and stuff like that. I don't do that, so not all the time. Depending on, like right now, today is a very natural look, and this is something I do on a regular basis. But if I'm doing something dramatic with like a lot of character type thing in it, it's probably black. I'm using black. But for people, was like, how did you get into it? With me, it was really like, I was definitely doubting myself when I first came home. I was just like, I'm not beautiful. I'm not this. Mind you, I was looking crazy in the hospital. I'm gonna see if I can find me a picture. I was looking like this. So, unibrow and thick, hair out, looking cray-cray, you know, looking like set it off Queen Latifah. Yes, that's how I was looking and thing. I had to tell them bring my bonnet. So boom, I'm wearing my bonnet the whole time, and I definitely wasn't feeling the love. I definitely wasn't feeling beautiful. You feel me? So when I first came home, I already had like 2 weeks, 2 weeks at the house waiting on me. Okay, I was already knew that I was about to get spicy when I got home. Literally, y'all want to know the first place I went to when I got home? Literally, my best friend came and picked me up. I went to the nail shop, got my feet done, and got my eyebrows done. No lie. I was not playing with them. Feet needed to be done and eyebrows need to be snatched because I got a unibrow. Okay. Most part, I use this brown right here. So I fill in. I make my little arch because I definitely like an arch. I don't know about y'all, you know, sometimes I like a little curve, but I'm more of an archy type of person. And to be honest too, like brows ain't gotta be perfect. You ain't gotta be like perfect when you first do it, because you gonna perfect it with the concealer. Drag it down. See that? But y'all, so when I first came home, I got my brows done, got my toes done. Then I got my homegirl Faye. Yeah, Faye. She just had a baby. Congratulations, girl. If you seeing this, she ended up doing my wig. She pulled up on me, and you know it was a blessing to have a good friend like that pulled up on me. So she pulled up on me, did my wig. Y'all, let me show y'all the picture when I first came home. Yes, that was me. You won't even know what's up. So came home, got my toes done, got my eyebrows done. Now I got my wig done. I'm feeling good. Then, like a week later, I ended up getting my makeup done by Faye again. And she put on another wig for me. So then I was like, free that. I might learn how to start doing it myself. So by this time, I was looking for an apartment. So I ended up moving into my apartment. And when I moved into my apartment, I was just like, oh. And then I was like, damn, bro, I'm bad. So, you know, I'm on Snapchat. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit gave me confidence that I had niggas all in my inbox. It ain't even about them, though. It wasn't even about them. But it was just like, girl, ain't nothing changed. Stop sleeping on yourself just because you in the wheelchair. You still beautiful. You feel me? So, boom. I decided, I was like, you know what? Shit, I need to hustle anyways. Because low-key, I was a little concerned and scared about when I first came home, and you know, like not having no job, not being able to provide, not doing my old warehouse jobs that I used to do. I was just like, what's next? What am I going to do? So boom, I was like, freaking, I'm gonna start doing makeup. So you know me, I went all the way out. I ended up going to school for it and all. I ended up going to QC Makeup Academy online. Hey, you see how I connected it, y'all? Ooh, hold on. So when I started seeing myself with makeup on, it was just the confidence went to 10. And I got a cousin who's a doctor, and she feel like the same thing too, because you know she a doctor and she black. Oh my God, I just dropped it. So she definitely felt the same way. Like sometimes, you know, makeup just make her feel like she about to kill the meeting even more. You know, she in front of a whole bunch of people. It just makeup just make you look more put together. You feel me? So I definitely felt like a steam booster once I had my makeup done. Okay, it was a steam booster. So after that, I ended up started going to school for it. And I started liking it. Boom, going to school for it. Then I seen that a lot of people who go to school for it, they be estheticians too. So then that's how I end up going to esthetician school or whatever. I just seen that they said, you see how I do that, y'all? I go over to the front, then I go to the back. I push it to the front. Boom. Make sure it line up, right? And remember, brows supposed to be sisters, not twins. People be wanting them things to look just directly the same like each other. It definitely, to me, I feel like it gives that illusion that you really ain't got no makeup on when you do it a certain type of way. Because some people really don't be knowing I got makeup on sometimes. Seriously. So they just be thinking that's how good my skin is. And it is though. It is. So, all right. So, boom. I started doing makeup. Boom. You know, practicing on my cousins and all that stuff for my class. Then I ended up going to esthetician school. Esthetician school definitely put me on another type of level. Like, that's how I learned how to start challenging myself more. It definitely put me on another level. So, y'all see them brows? Had me feeling way more better about my situation in makeup, period. And then going to esthetician school just made me feel, it made me get back into society more, right? It just made me push myself in other ways. That was it, y'all. Everybody coming in here while I'm trying to record. But we about to eat good. And my auntie telling me about these people who died and stuff like that. Y'all, watch who y'all talking to on these internets and stuff. Like, watch who y'all talking to. Because trust me, people is, everybody ain't got good intentions. Okay? No. All right. Save your own life. So we about to start with this eyeshadow. I'm not gonna talk in this part or whatever. I'm gonna just make this thing go fast and do a boom. But I'm about to tell y'all what I'm about to use. So the inspiration look is like this right here. Let me show y'all. Seen this on Pinterest, right? So I want to go with something like that, but I'm gonna change it up a little TT. So we're gonna start off with 3 browns. So I got the brown in this palette right here that's breaking apart. That it was my first palette, y'all. This is my first palette that I ever bought. Yeah. And I'm gonna use Juvia's Place browns because I love those browns. Like, and y'all gotta remember too, product can be used in multiple ways, not just what they say. Okay, definitely. And let's get into it. We're gonna start off with brown in that middle. So when you're doing cut creases or you're doing anything where you have to be in the middle first, you always want to build up your colors. So you always go darkest to lightest to get the best payoff. That's what I've learned. Okay, so and with that too, I end up doing my cut crease with the P. Louise base. And it was a red base. And I got my brush from there too. It's a flat brush. It helps with your cut crease. And then when you do that, you still have to set it with a color. So I set it with a red powder, the reddest I could find. And I mixed it with orange. So with my liner, I always go on one side and then I connect the line. So I start with one line in the front part where the corner is, and then I take the line out, and then I join them together using the same steps at the bottom to underline the eyes. Now cleaning up the mess of the powder, I started to put my milk primer on. I'm gonna pop it up for you guys. I put my milk primer on, and primer is all about what your skin is doing. So if your skin is oily, you want to use a mattifying primer. With me, I like to go for a hydrating hustle. And but like the more I learned about makeup, more I learned about myself, I realized that it was more than makeup where I was going with this. It was about like taking care of yourself, not being able to look like what you're going through. It's just like taking time out to pamper yourself, to look like somebody when you go in the streets. And not saying you don't look like somebody without makeup, because I definitely go places without makeup on, but I definitely feel like, oh, it just give you an extra boost of confidence, okay baby? Because it's like when I'm at a store and I'm asking people to go in the store with me, for me, like, you don't know, when I be having that makeup on, they be like, hell yeah, like, gee, you got niggas staring at you anyways. So they about to say, what you need, baby girl, you know? But, you know, I ain't, you know, I mean, they be staring without makeup on. But I'm just telling y'all, makeup just do something else. It just makes you walk into the room like, baby, I own it, baby. I ain't just a part of this room. I own them. You feel me? Do esthetician work because I really believe in what they do, like how we take care of people's skin, take care of their body. We even with makeup, that's taking care of their skin in some type of way, you know. You want people to know that they're valuable, giving a service, you know, being a service to someone. It's just, to me, beautiful being able to help people, you know. And that's how I feel about it. And I wanted to know more about my skin, so why not like go to school for it and figure it out? You know, I have a spinal cord injury, things be happening with my skin. So that definitely was something to know about, you feel me? And now that I see, like, you know, especially like women, you know, sometimes who maybe like army women who's in the sun all day, like, shit, sunscreen is an enhancer, okay? Because it protects the skin. You feel good. It makes you feel good. Like, you know, I met a man who seen my makeup, and he was just like, oh my God, I could just tell that you just take pride on how you wake up. And I was like, ooh, I never looked at a man never really looked at it and was like, oh my God, it look like you just take care of yourself because you got makeup on. But he was like, think about it, y'all people who do makeup, y'all be having to get ready like 3 or 4 hours prepared before y'all even go where y'all need to go, because it, you know, it takes a minute to look this beautiful, baby. It does. And I love that he understand it. Like, it was so crazy. Like, and it wasn't even like he was trying to holler at me or anything. He just gave me a compliment, and it was just beautiful. And that's another thing, women need to realize that men can give you a compliment without trying to holler at you, like, for real. Like, I had a homeboy who we was at a bar or whatever, not just recently, but you know, he was like, he walked up to a girl, you know, he was about to give her a drink or whatever, you know, buy her a drink. And the girl was like, no, I'm good. If you ain't got enough money to pay my rent, I don't want to talk to you. This is before he even said, hey, how you doing? Can I buy you a drink? That's what she said. And I'm like, mind you, I'm like that too, you know, pay my bills type shit. But the nigga ain't even like say nothing to you like, yeah. And you paying rent while my homeboy got a house and he paying mortgage. So he was like, oh, my mortgage costs about that much, but okay. And then she was like, oh, okay, let me give you my number. When she found out he had a house and had a mortgage, she was like, okay, get my number. He got her number, but definitely wasn't about to call her. It was the vibes. The vibes was already fucked up, because you thinking you rowdy, or whatever, and you just the beautifulest thing, which maybe she was. I don't know. But, girl, like, Be humble. Be humble. Wait to see what a man want first before you feel me? See what his intentions is. Because if a nigga just want to buy you a drink and keep it pushing, why he need to know how much your rent is? That's my thing, right? So, you know, sometimes people be doing a little too much. You feel me? I think. Be doing a little too much. But that's all about what you want to do. You know, it's all about what you want to do. Your approach. But me personally, I thought that was a lot for her approach. You know, you about to run the man off. Get to know him first. Or before you get to know him, say hey. Before you talking about, mama, my rent is due, baby, and I need this. And you probably got like 3 kids. She probably had like 3 kids at the house. You feel me? But who knows? I ain't judging nobody or whatever. I'm just saying. It's crazy how people be having like so high standards of people, and then they be like, bruh, you want me to pay your rent, and you probably got like 5 kids at the house. Anyways. But, so, yeah, just makeup is a whole different thing for me. It just give me confidence. And low-key, a lot of people, like my wheelchair friends and stuff, they be like, oh, I want confidence like you. Or people, when they see my thing, and it's like, I worked up to this. Like, I definitely went through steps to help me be this confident. Like, just doing makeup, going to esthetician school, being around other women. You definitely have to get out of your insecurities and believe that you're that be, you know. I've definitely been trying to stop using that word, but you definitely have to know, like, you have to believe in, like, I'm beautiful, and it's something that a walking woman can't do, or another rolling woman. I am me. I am who I need to be, and any man that is valued to be with me should be lucky, period. And I feel like when you believe that, that's when the confidence come. Like, my thing is, it's cool. I probably can't do what that girl doing with walking, but it's probably something I can do that somebody will love me for. You feel me? And confidence to me comes from knowing yourself, being true to yourself. Because some people, we don't have confidence until somebody tell us, you know, oh, you're beautiful, you this. Me personally, I know I'm beautiful, so I'm going to tell myself I'm beautiful. I don't care if I was one of the ugly ducklings in the swan. I am beautiful. And personally, I like ugly niggas. Like, so maybe it's some niggas who like ugly bitches, right? I mean, women. So if I like ugly men, I like ugly men because I feel like they don't take long in the bathroom. They, you know, don't take a long time to get dressed. And they ugly. And ain't nobody else want them but me. They just meet for me. It's okay. Like, you know, it's okay. I tend to go to rough around the edges type dudes who really, you know, they take pride into how they look, but not too much. I definitely don't like a man that be doing more than me. Okay? I don't. And that's understandable. I remember one dude end up, like, he was like, I'm attracted to you and I like you and I think you're cute. But he was like, you're too much for me. He was like, I'm used to a woman being in the house all the time and not being in the club and things like that. And at that point in time, even in my wheelchair, I'll be in the club and I'll be in the mix. And he was just like, I don't like a woman that's in the mix. I don't think I can handle that. And that was, like, to me, beautiful. That somebody can be honest with you and say, hey, I don't think I can. You know? So I feel like confidence is something, it's a mind thing. It's like, people be like, I wish I had confidence like you. First of all, you don't want to have confidence like me. Because maybe I'm different from you. But have your own confidence. Figure out what's in yourself that you love. That you know is undeniable. Because I know with me, freak just my looks. You feel me? I have a beautiful heart. I'm a beautiful person. People call me for advice. People love just talking to me. I'm a kind person. I try to not judge people. Things like that. Like, what is it about yourself that you love about yourself that nobody else can take that away from you? You have to be confident in the person that you are. And whoever that is. You know, you be confident in that. If that's a nasty word, whatever it is. But always look at self. Figure out what's going on with self. And then that confidence will roll behind it. Okay, let's get into it. So first what I do is I do 1 pump of each foundation. And then I go in with a damp brush with the foundation. I blend on each side until I cannot blend no more until it's all blended in. Then I go in with my concealers. I put my concealer in every place that I would like for my dark spots to cover up and make more highlighted. And I go in with a damp bluey sponge, and then I conceal the concealer into the foundation. Make sure I blend so I cannot blend anymore. Then I go back in with my foundation brush to just get rid of all the harsh lines of the concealer. Then I go in with my Laura Mercier A setting powder. I go under the under eyes first to make sure no lines are being creased in. And then I go in with the powder everywhere I put the concealer at. I define my eyebrow a little bit more. And I don't bake. I just press in the powders. Then also I go in with my bronzer in all the spots where I'm defining my face back again. Because you see how I was Casperish. Now you got to bring it back to warm your face back up. So what I do is I put them in all the spots to warm my face back up. And then I go back in with the complexion powder. Complexion powder brings all the powders together to make sure it's no powder sticking out and make sure everything comes seamlessly together. Then I go back in with a more defined brush under the eyes with the complexion powder. Then I go in with eyeshadows for my blush, and then I set my face with the settings. Y'all see my cousin start interrupting me. This the doctor that I was telling y'all about confidence and makeup and stuff, y'all. This is what I was
not a doctor yet, but we'll be okay. Wait on it.
We speaking into existence.
Oh,
y'all.
yes.
We ain't speaking into existence. She's a doctor. She did what 8 years in school already. Now you gotta do another how many years?
Like 3 to 4, 3 to 5 maybe.
She's gonna be a doctor. Stop playing with her. What was your major?
My undergrad, my BS is in health administration and public health, healthcare administration and public health. And my master's is in public health nutrition.
Right. Why y'all? Why she gotta do all this? Shit. So y'all, my first lip that I decided to do was not coming out like I wanted to. It wasn't giving, you feel me? I was trying to do a new lip, but I gotta remember I am light skinned, not white anyways. So y'all, what I do is with my lip, I go in with my liner first, and then I cover it up with, I fill it in whatever I want to fill it with. Most of the time I fill it in with concealer because it makes it stay longer. It's like putting makeup on your lips, so when I'm out eating and things like that, it really don't mess up my lip. So what I do is I fill it in with my concealer and I use a brush to fluff it out. Then I also go back on the top with a brown color, any brown color I want, dark brown, light brown. And then I fill in the middle. So basically I buff it out with the brown, and then I fill it in the middle with a concealer, and then I go back in with a powder. I use that translucent powder that I set my face with. I use that same one on my lips. Talks and reels of the whole outfit, but and y'all gonna see it when I do the thumbnail how the picture came out with it. But do you see? This is the makeup hair. See, I put the hair in the ponytail type shoot. Anyways. But please subscribe, like, and comment. I hope y'all learned something from this video. I hope this could help with any makeup tips that you have. If you have any questions, just hit me up, comment below, or hit me up in my DMs. Make sure you know, go to my TikTok, my IG, and all that stuff, and follow me, and let's get to know each other. So this is the video. This video is done for today. This is the makeup, rhinestones. And did I put the rhinestones on? Yeah, I use dual glue. Let me just show y'all that. I use glue, and I need some more. I need some dual glue to put like the rhinestones on and any glitter, okay? But this is the final look, and I love it. Catch these pictures on my IG, okay? Comment below. Oh, subscribe, like, and comment. Or yeah. And this YouTube channel is for the disabled but capable. Like, I'm disabled, but I'm capable of doing anything I put my mind to, and you are too. Okay, remember that. Because you be like, oh, I can't do makeup like this, I can't do this, I can't dress like this, I can't. Can't should be in a man's vocabulary or a woman's. What movie did I get that off of? Can't is not in a man's vocabulary. Is that Lean on Me? Coach Carter? No, I don't know. Anyways, but please put a thumbs up and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Like I said, it'll be the one when I remember. You have confidence, okay, baby? You have confidence. You just have to tap into it. Remember that you are beautiful, young, vibrant. And even if you're not young, you young, baby. I got an auntie, y'all, and I'm going to show y'all. And y'all won't even know she like 67. Baby, you're as young as you tell your mind is, okay? And she still be working and getting to it and stuff, okay, baby? You would not even know that she is 67 because she still be working. I want to share. I put some up. Anyways, see y'all.